Couldn't be happier to have Coach Kramer join our football family. He's a family guy. He's a teacher and a leader, and that's what we were looking for. Looking in the process, we wanted someone that's going to lead half our football team, lead our offense, take us into the playoffs and postseason, which are right at our front steps, right knocking at the door. And, Jim, tremendous job in the interview. I've known him for a long time. I've watched him work with his teams. And really, truly, if you look closely at what he did with Schenectady's program, and took a program that hadn't won in years, and 4 years in a row going to the playoffs, doing great things, winning championships, and just a great teacher of young men, developer of young men, and couldn't be happier to have Jim join us.
Well, I grew up here in the Mohawk Valley, right here in Oneida, New York. Went to Springfield College for my undergrad, was lucky enough to go back there as a graduate assistant coach. From that point on, went to Schenectady High School in Schenectady, New York. Worked my way through the ranks there and became the head football coach 4 years. And I'm lucky enough to be brought back here to the Mohawk Valley at Utica College, which I'm extremely excited about. Want to give back to this area, want to work with a program that is a highly competitive program in the Empire 8, and just excited to get going.
Brings experience, there's no doubt about it. He's a guy that's a little bit older. He's run his own program, his own regards at the high school level, and he brings a lot of great leadership qualities to the table. And so far, him coming in and talking with us, and me and him sitting down, things have been a blank slate between the two of us in terms of we're building what we want to do together to move forward, especially with me handling the run game aspects of things with him, him allowing me to have my 2 cents, and him making sure that he irons out all the little wrinkles to make sure we're on the same page and we're moving forward effectively. And that's one thing I definitely think that he can bring in terms of leadership, is that we won't miss a beat moving forward with a new guy kind of taking the reins and going into next season.
I think we have a lot of similarities, and that's what I'm excited about. We believe in playing fast and up-tempo football, the ability to run and pass. Ultimately, we're going to put the ball in a lot of different people's hands and expect them to make plays. We're going to be simple but diverse, and we're looking at the end to put points on the board. Well, I think first and foremost, I'm from this area, so I have a great amount of pride in it. But I think Utica College, the common message I heard from multiple people is the type of person that's here, the type of student that's here, the faculty, the coaches. They care about individuals. They want to be people first and coaches second. And I want to be part of that. And I'm real excited to have the opportunity.
Well, it's with great pride I can talk to you about Marcus Gurdineer. Anytime, one of the greatest pleasures in coaching is that when someone that you've coached decides to get into the profession. And Marcus, after graduation, being a captain, really bleeds blue and orange, and interviewed for a grad assistant positionship over 3 years ago, and did a great job switching from offensive line, which he played, to defensive line, and did a great job coaching our defensive line. They were a big part of our success last year, and it was really a no-brainer for me when the position came open. It's not very often, again, you can get an alumni. He's a great recruiter. He's going to be a great offensive line coach. He'll also be our recruiting coordinator. And just couldn't be happier for him to watch him develop and grow. And he's going to be a great mentor for our young men.
Yeah.
Well, especially being an alumni at Utica College and being a former starting offensive lineman for this school and this program, and for Coach Faggiano, very excited to get back to that group that I hate to say kind of was part of the foundation and coming forward, but that's what I was for the program, and looking forward to getting back to that side of the ball and working with those guys. And more importantly, I always kind of look at the offensive line in terms of being critical. It's half the offense. You always got 5 guys out there out of the 11, so you're coaching half of that side of the ball, and it's an important role. There's no doubt about it. Very excited. Seeing the progress of the programs makes me really proud, and just moving forward and hopefully helping us make it the next step. And I think I could be one of those keys that really honestly get us over that hump of that 5-5, 6-4 area, and getting into playoff runs and here forth.
I think from the outside looking in, we've had a couple coaches move on. We're very proud of them. We've graduated 26 seniors, which is outstanding. But we've been working at this thing every year, and so next year we're looking at 24 seniors. We are going to have a lot of great senior leadership, upperclassmen leadership, and we're really built for the future. So every year you're going to see Utica College football teams with senior classes 25 to 30, even 40. And so that's something that is going to be a commonplace, So you can never replace someone. We lost some great players, some of which are joining our coaching staff. But you just kind of reload. We don't rebuild or replace. We just reload. And so the young men, the seniors, are very excited to hit the ground running this fall, 2013.